This is McCook's Mr. Bill. It's an honor to have you here. A friend of mine sent me a 1322 pellet pistol. You bet. Now it's a pump-up kind. You take your pump and you pump from one pump will give you about 150 feet per second. If you pump it 10 times, you're looking at in excess of 400 feet per second, maybe 450. With that in mind though, it's an interesting gun. The specs on it are it's a bolt action, single shot pellet pistol. It is a 22 caliber. The ammunition is of course the pellet. The weight is 2 pounds for this gun. 13 inches long, steel rifled barrel, and it has a crossbolt safety. It's an excellent gun. And one of the nice things about this type of gun is there's all sorts of add-ons you can do. If you want a longer barrel, clear out to 24 inch, you can get it. If you want a stock like a rifle, you can have it. They have all sorts of aftermarket products that you can buy and put on this gun. You can improve your bolts, you can put better sights on, you can put a scope on it, all sorts of things, or a laser, whatever you want, you can do, and they've got it set up for this gun. The reason they've done that is because this gun is a tool of longevity. The first one was made and sold in 1977, and I know many people through the years that bought this gun, and I never saw any of them sell it. They kept it around and talk about using it 20 years after they'd purchased it, still using it. That tells you that the gun holds up and needs very little, if any, ever repairs. That is impressive, absolutely. And this is built more like a target pistol, and that is a plus. Plus the bolt action single shot is a plus. Those two combined means that you only have one shot, but with the accuracy of the steel rifling barrel, you can hit what you aim at. You can hit what you aim at. That is a blessing. And it's too bad law enforcement and the military don't train their people on a single shot weapon, because that means that the first shot does a job. You don't have to empty a clip on somebody. You don't have to empty a clip to kill a man. With this, though, this is just a target pistol as far as I'm concerned, but that doesn't mean you couldn't hunt with it. It doesn't mean you couldn't hunt with it. This gun, no question that it could bust an aspirin out there real easy. I said bust an aspirin at 10 yards. Now that's some fair shooting for any gun, let alone a pistol. It's enjoyable. The 150 feet per second means you can also shoot it in your home if it's legal in your city, state, county. And you could shoot it in-house with eye protection and protection for everyone around, and a good safety place for the pellets to be able to hit and not come back at you. All of that needs to be done by an adult and protected and watched over. But this will give you an enjoyable tool to keep you sharper to shoot. And like a firearm, there's very few places that let you shoot a firearm anymore, or you have to go a long distance and then pay for a club membership or something. Very few landowners allow you on with a firearm. But a lot more chance of getting on if you say, I've got a BB gun or a pellet gun I'd like to shoot. Bring a 6-pack of pop for them along, and you'll be surprised. Very seldom do I ever have someone say, no, you can't shoot here. And in fact, the majority of them say, come on in anytime you want and shoot. And that's something good too. But this is something I think you'd enjoy. And a nice plus about it is the pellets are so small you can hold 500 of them in your hand, 500 pellet in your hand. And that would go a long ways in a day after scenario in keeping you safe and putting small game food on your table. Rate this film.